wants to be a Hall of Famer?
Is that your final answer?
T.J. Watt is today's item, if you will, up for bids on who wants to be a Hall of Famer, which is, again, in case you're just joining us, the construct of this segment, as thought up by me in the middle of the night when I couldn't get back to sleep, was or is if this candidate never plays another game, another snap, another moment, another at-bat, if we do baseball. We did this. We started this with Judge and Ohtani. Is this person already a Hall of Famer? And because it is from his neck of the woods, T.J. Watt plies his craft where this man once upon a time wore a referee shirt and asked somebody, "What's your shoe size?" In which mall was this, TJ? For TJ?
Oh, I never did a mall. I was downtown Pittsburgh, Fifth Avenue.
Downtown. So, of course,
Shout
very
out.
good. Very good. So, Mr. PA himself, our TJ, starts with T.J. Watt. Is he a Hall of Famer? Let me give you his numbers.
Please do.
121 games played. Mm-hmm. His 100 of his 462 total tackles, 331 of them are solo. 126 of them are for a loss. That's tied for 26th all-time with another OG from PA, BG, Brandon Graham, ahead of Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, and Rondé Barber. The three of them, what do they have in common? They are in the Hall of Fame. 108 sacks. That's 31st all-time. More than Charles Haley, Warren Sapp, Howie Long. What do they have in common? They're enshrined. 33 forced fumbles. That's tied for 20th all-time with Reggie White and Charles Woodson. Ahead of Jared Allen, J.J. Watt, Charles Haley. What do they have in common? They're Hall of Famers to be or in. 23 single-season tackles for loss. That's tied for 10th all-time, and he's got 22 and a half sacks in a season. That's tied with Stray for most all-time. He won the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2021. Seven-time Pro Bowler, four-time first-team All-Pro. He is the all-time franchise leader in sacks. We all know who he's on top of that list, and there's a ton of people already in the Hall of Fame there. Second fastest player in NFL history to reach 100 career sacks. He achieved that milestone in just 109 games. The only one faster is Reggie White. Never won a playoff game. He's a three-time Deacon Jones Award winner, which means he's led the league in sacks 3 times, including once again that time he tied Stray's record. Your first, T.J. Jefferson. Is T.J. Watt a Hall of Famer right now?
All right, I guess right off the bat, you gave us some great stats. Let's look at the negativity here. Just longevity. Look at the length of the career. That'll be a strike against him. Postseason success, some people may hold that against him. There's only downsides I see. But everything else, Rich, with all the stats from 2019 to 22, this man was pretty dominant, Chris, in terms of sacks, pressures, run defense, and takeaways. He has comparable stats with Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, and Jared Allen, who are Hall of Famers. Based upon everything you said, Rich, and the fact that in 2017, as I'm watching the draft, and the Dallas Cowboys have the 28th pick, and I sat here and said,
Always goes back there.
J.J. Watt's brother's there. We should probably get him. And what did we do? We took a guy from Michigan, Taco Charlton, so that firmly established that T.J. was going to have a great career because we didn't take him. I'm going to say yes. If T.J. Watt never played another down, based upon all of his accolades and achievements, he would be Hall of Famer. Plus, he's got the Hall of Fame name, TJ. Let's go.
Nicely done. His rookie season is the only year in which he's not made a Pro Bowl. He's entering his 9th season in the NFL. Christopher.
Man, this is a good one. This is a tough one. Like you said, doesn't have the longevity, 8 years. Didn't play. He missed a bunch of games in 2022. That's his lowest sack total, 5.5, other than his rookie season of 7. But like you said, Rich, still made the Pro Bowl in 2022. He has had a dominant stretch. He has all the accolades, 4-time AP first-team All-Pro. He's been top 4 in Defensive Player of the Year voting 5 times. He won it in 2021. You mentioned some of those guys he has comparable stats to. Dwight Freeney, Jared Allen, Robert Mathis. They only have him by about 15 or so sacks. Yeah. but
Longer careers.
longer careers. And TJ Watt has more accolades than all of those guys. None of them won, I don't believe, Defensive Player of the Year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he gets in on the first ballot, maybe not even the second, but if he did hang it up, TJ Watt, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and I'll make it a clean sweep. 50 passes defensed as well. I don't think he was running many routes with the receivers or running backs. 7 interceptions. I mean, he's just a game wrecker.
The forced fumbles thing, too. You mentioned the trifecta that he's so good at. Sack, forced fumble, then ends up recovering the fumble. He's so good at that. Led the league in sacks 3 times. In my opinion, he does have the single-season sack record at 22 and a half. Strahan's is kind of a joke. We know how he got that record. He's got it all. He is a complete pass rusher of the first and highest order.
Yeah, I mean, we know how Strahan, got the last sack. Like, there's 21 and a half other ones that,
Yeah, maybe.
That were legit.
Maybe, but
no, but I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the Warren Sapp Michael Strahan weekly segment, the Sapp Strahan segment on NFL Network on Bucks Cam and Giants Cam was born, because Sapp called out Strahan for that gimme sack that Favre gave him, the cookie, and Strahan went back at him, and he reached out and they agreed to do something together, and it was great. It was a great segment. But at any rate, I mean, how many times did I mention Reggie White's name in giving you his bona fides? So TJ Watt is a Hall of Famer. Another reason why the Steelers like collecting them. They don't like letting them go. Another reason why I don't think TJ Watt's going anywhere. They're going to figure this thing out. Honestly, of all the franchises in the NFL who respect their history and, pay it heed, and also pay for past performances on occasion, and also know what time it is with a level head. You may say that what they're doing is very un-Steelers-like by churning through quarterbacks of veterans and not fine. Like they tried with Kenny Pickett, I guess, but they're still churning for the next Big Ben to build around for 10 plus years. And they're making trades that you don't normally see, and they're making moves that are very un-Steelers-like. What would be crazy is them not doing the level-headed thing here. So TJ Watt is, in fact, the latest member of the Hall of Fame, thanks to us, and who wants to be a Hall of Famer. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.